Well, hello there, and welcome back to Rhodes on Imperium Surrectum. We have finally won the war with Lictos, or Lytos, and we are now preparing to gear up for the push west. This is the direction that I'll travel, because we can turn the map, look at it go. All very exciting. And we've been retraining our army and equipping them with some decent armor. So we look here. Everybody's ready. We do have some damaged units, but we don't really worry about that because we're going to sort that out briefly. But we've got to be quick. So off he goes.
Attack! Begin the siege!
And we'll be ready for them.
Settlements,
So that's the start. We're going to make our way. We want these three are the next target. They've got 6 territories on the island. We've got 6 territories on the island, so it's an even-steven fight. Except
yes, Strategos, my lord, forward!
They have 3 stacks. Now, our whole strategy is dependent on the fact that these 3 stacks stay up here, and we will ignore them and hope for the best. We do have some troops that are being brought across now as well. This is very, very important to keeping the war going. So we're going to retrain them, going to equip them with some decent armor as well. We're then going to be bringing down some troops that we've already acquired.
Orders, forward!
They'll get picked up and brought to Herepetania as well. And then we'll equip them properly, and then they can replenish the army as it progresses to the western side of the island. That is the plan, that is the strategy we're going for, and we're very, very pleased with it. You're losing population. Why? Because we need that. We might as well just save up, because we've got to sort out our other territories. There's not much point in actually building things over here, because we might lose it straight away. Now, we also had a realization that maybe
I shall speak with them at once.
These would like to be friends with us again.
We see no benefit to us.
No. So it's still a bit nervous, a bit cat on a hot tin roof. But that's the state of play in Crete. So we're just using our spy now to fill in as much of the map as we can. He can't get across to Spain, so he's got to come all the way back now. And we've got one in Northern Europe as well.
Yes.
Yes. Off he goes. Oh, someone's having a bit of a fight up here. Who is that? Vercassina Vilornus. What a name. Trying to get into Denmark. We can get a bit more map information. Lovely stuff. Good. So we come back home. We zoom in on the map. And it's 6 territories to be complete ruler of Crete. That is the objective. And the trick is, with the newfound strategy of bringing men over from Rhodes rather than sending the whole army back to Rhodes for retraining, hopefully it's a bit quicker and a bit more fluid. Oh, I tell you what we could do. We could use some of the money to stack up garrison forces. That would be helpful. So the minute we take a town, we can just move on to the next one and keep the pressure up on them. At some point, they do have a navy, so I'm expecting at some point at least one of those 3 stacks will be brought back to defend their homeland. Probably after they've lost a couple. But we'll see how quickly they react and how clever the AI is, really. Because if they have 3 times the force. You can see them there at the bottom of your screen. And if they just sort of chill on the island. That's not a very clever thing to do. I mean, they're more than welcome to. Someone's blockading my port. Is it that green faction? Ah, that'll be another person to fight. We're still at war with the Greek city-states. They're dotted around everywhere. Everywhere they're kind of like the Greek colonies. They had colonies in Spain and probably the Crimea and God knows else. There's probably some in Illyria and on Italy proper, but I imagine all of the Italian ones have gone by now. Because Rome is an absolute behemoth. Whenever our spies accidentally walk past Roman armies, there's not just one, there's about 7 or 8 of them. They're absolute bastards. Right, this one should be a nice simple auto-resolve. What is that? Cretan archers, Kydonian archers. We'll fight a night battle. And we'll auto-resolve it.
Glorious victory! We have conquered!
Yes, and we've killed them all. So hopefully we can now bring some chaps across, because the idea is that this army goes straight away. We're going to repair all this. Don't need that. We do need... We need trade. It's all about the naval trade on this. We're going to build a garrison unit there. That's... Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. We wanted to move him out straight away. Clicked on the wrong button, but don't worry, we shouldn't cause too much of an issue.
Moving into position.
Oh, I wonder, because this has stopped, can we quickly go back and build some stuff? We quickly go back to Crete. There was someone that needed to build. Yes, good. Build. There you are. And we'll just pretend that we did that properly. No worries. That is a very helpful feature when you move your spies and they get blocked by stuff, that you can then go back and do that. I do enjoy that. That should have been That should have been available in medieval and all the games I play, because I make mistakes. There's no issues with that. We're not here for perfection. But we're also going to be hopefully be able to move out the cavalry unit from Heraclea, refill the main army with it, and then there should be a Rhodesian slinger unit coming across as well with the next 3 that are going to disembark from the port of Lindos, south of the capital of Rhodes. Ah, we're not being blockaded. I can't work out who was blockaded. Maybe it was the actual army of the Kydonians on the island of Chios. That was, I don't know if he was stood on the port. That you can blockade it from within, can't you? Oh, them thinking about doing something. But with each territory they lose, those armies on Chios are going to cost them so much. I haven't actually thought about the culture. We're Ionian Greek, and I'm assuming, well, I'm hoping, that the majority of Crete is Ionian as well. You can be either Ionian or Dorian, or I suppose that the I don't know about Sparta. I assume they have their own way of doing things. Someone else is dead. Rip.
Yes, strategos.
Right, we needed... you're ready to go. So we come out with you.
Orders.
Stand here.
Move out.
We've got a reinforcing unit. Good stuff.
My lord, sir.
Merge.
Sir.
Merge. And then the rest of the army can just join him.
Onward. My lord. Forward.
Can we on low taxes just for a second while we sort it all out?
My lord. Yes, sir.
Oh, you can make it there. Can you get to the island? Can you actually get inside? That would be really
My
helpful.
lord, sir.
No. Damn it!
Sir.
Oh, are we Dorian? Oh, yeah. We might as well take him. And he didn't come. What a twat. Disappointing. Yeah, we are at war with them. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, Samnos is upgraded. So what can we do? You're going to need a farm. Trying to recover creep from the war. Oh, that's just stuff we repaired, that's fine.
Sir.
So we'll just see if we can move this fella here.
Glorious victory.
We'll move him.
Forward.
We'll just block his path into our territory, and hopefully he just disappears into Kydonian Crete, and then we don't have to worry about him.
Ships ready.
Why would you do that? I don't have a diplomat in the area as well.
Your Honor, awaiting your command. Be quick. Our patience is limited.
No, they're not gonna. We might as well just see the war through. They're not gonna. They're not gonna have a peacefire now. Peacefire or ceasefire, or a peace treaty, depending on how you want to phrase it. If we can just get all the way up into Denmark.
Moving.
Then we can go across the Baltic coast. Ah, there's another one that we need to move. Here he is.
My lord, can't do it, sir. Moving into position. On my way.
Good stuff. They got no men on that. So we'll continue like I said, hopefully the rebels disappear and cause devastation. With like herding them like sheep. Push them to the west and then Oaxos in the territory of Ida. That's the next target for us. Then the plan has always been, once we've taken Crete, Crete's got 12, I think 10 or 12 territories on it. That will be then the basis of the economy, which we can then float our, hopefully, 2 stacks that we can afford after this. And we'll be able to cause some proper problems for people. We're going to build a navy, because we're maritime based, and then we're also going to recruit a 2nd stack, and hopefully we're going to be able to run around the Aegean and hoover up all of the little islands, because that will boost our naval trade, which we get a huge bonus for because we own the Colossus of Rhodes. That's the plan anyway. We might want to be building a non-Rhodesian army, actually, to maintain order on Crete itself. But we'll get to that once we've conquered it. If you judge it by the war that we just had with Lytos, then it's probably going to be another 5 or 6 episodes before we get there. Like I said, the whole war is dependent on the fact that they have all of their armies not on Crete. If they choose to keep them there, it's all gravy. Let's push him back a little bit more. Oh, he came back into my territory. That's just not what we asked him to do.
Sir, destroy them! Begin the siege! Besieging settlements, sir.
That's fine. Faction announcements. Menstruate? No. Ministrata. I'd assume they're a girl. Ah, we can get reinforcing units off.
Off the boats! Yes, strategos!
Pop you in there. We can get you retrained as well. See, the scheme goes well.
Ships ready! Yes, Captain!
We're going to need we're probably not going to need another Rhodesian slinger for a while, so we'll get a hoplite and another horse. Right, what could we build where? It's not a lot. That's going to be massively helpful for us. Oh, we need that. We need to get the governance to be Rhodesian on the Isle of Crete. No, there's nothing. Can we find out factions? Where's diplomacy tab? Oh, diplomacy. I want to find out who's at war. If you just let me see that. Who's at war with the Boeotian League? Looks something like a trophy. There they are. Whenever you're ready. No, we've already done it. They're at war with us and the Antigonids. So actually, maybe we just... Ah, we got some Antigonid
Your Honor.
fella here. Let's go talk to him.
Them at once.
Would you like to be friends?
We see no benefit to us.
You dick.
You are mistaken, sir.
Might as well just wander around here for a bit and see
Yes,
if we can
master.
find out stuff. That's the solutions. We know about them. Oh. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Mausoleum at Halicarnassus.
Once.
My lord!
Oh no, we're still on that turn, so let's hurry that up so we can attack that town. Off you go, my little spy. Ah, that's disappointing.
Moving. On my way. Moving into position.
And this go, we're going to need to recruit yet another garrison because we've already taken one green territory and now it's on to the second. That will be a third of their whole kingdom they'll have lost just in this one episode. Rolling fluid warfare is what we've created with the new tactic of bringing troops across from Rhodes. Should have done it earlier. Should have realised that was the problem, because every time we took the main army back to Rhodes for retraining, we tended to lose one or two territories that we'd just taken off Lytos. So it didn't really prove to our benefit. I think we extended the war by maybe perhaps one or two episodes than it should have been. But we got there in the end. And that's what Rhodes is famous for, adapting new ways of thinking. It's who we are. We would very much like a navy, though. I'm just nervous. I have flashbacks of the Syracusan campaign where we lost maybe 2 or maybe even 3 full stacks just being sunk by the Carthaginian navy because we didn't. Because normally in medieval ships, you didn't need any more than 5. And I'm going all the way back to like Europa Barbarorum 2. You didn't need 10, 20 ships in a stack. In this one, you do. This one, the naval warfare is. Oh, yeah. Let's take him. New son adopted. Let's find him. He can come across.
Ships ready!
Where did he go?
Yes, Stradago! Set
He can
sail!
be a governor in Crete. I'll just leave him on that ship for a second. They're not trained, so we can't move them. That's all good. Now you're not Dorian, so we want to convert. You're the only one that doesn't seem to be Dorian on the whole of the island, actually. What are these? Arcadian, you've got your own separate religion. Okie doke, let's take a town. 853 units. Cretan hoplites, which will be fine once we get round the back of them. Like a good Greek. Because the thinking is behind. I think it's in the Sacred Band of Thieves that all of the 300 or whatever it was in each hoplite unit, they were all lovers, which is why they fought so hard to keep their friends from being killed. I think that's true, or if I've made it up, I do apologise for just creating absolute slander. But I'm adamant that's a thing.
This may be a good. Await my orders.
That's good that we still haven't got to stone walls as well. Said it many times, when you get to stone walls, the speed at which you can go through territories is just vastly reduced. Infantry!
Units, make haste. Use the ram. Quickly. Units. Units, double time. Missiles. Units.
Yeah, we could do with the Rhodesian slingers. The replacement's getting here.
Units, double time, my lord.
Cavalry's not that badly damaged at the minute, we're doing okay.
Ramming position. Ram. Attack. Ram. Attack. Missiles. Units. Units, double time. Units, stand and fight. In units. Units, double time.
I don't double time, just walk. You don't need to knock yourselves out for this, mate. Chillax.
Units, march. Units. Units, march.
Got gold weapons on our Rhodesian slingers now. Or do we always have them as just silver armour? I think we always had them, actually. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. What have we got to look at? We've got some peltasts. There's another one over here. We got Theroporoi, which means that the Cretan hoplites are going to hold the town square.
Our soldiers have reached the gates with the battering ram. Our soldiers are at the walls. Now they must batter a way through.
The mighty Rhodesian hoplites ready to go in. Been fighting for Crete for what must be about 20 years, I reckon. How many turns in are we? No, it can't be 20 years. 4 years per turn, we've just got over 50. Yeah, just coming up to... But then again, we did spend the first part of the campaign not fighting for territory, but buying it up instead. Living up to our mercantile heritage. This will be helpful, we'll be able to pepper them.
Our soldiers have done their work well. The battering ram has broken through the gate.
Many, many lead pellets. Not necessarily the best tactic. They always do this. There's always one unit that gets absolutely peppered by my slingers. Oh, look at that. All 5. That's 1,000. Well, it was 1,000 if they're all up to speed. We've got about 150 in each one. 500. 750 lead pellets coming their way. Damn fine work.
The walls are breached, and the way into the
Huzzah!
city is open for our soldiers. Order the attack.
Right, we can send the men in now. Right, the town is there, and there's 3 entrances, so we've got 3 prongs of the attack. Let's go.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done well this day. The walls are taken! Good,
we can still get them with our slingers. What we don't want is for them to throw their javelins at us, because that just cripples us completely. Oh, it's their general as well. Captain, what's his face? Theophanes. Good on him.
Infantry! 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 Units!
Infantry, run!
Infantry! Go, go, go! Infantry!
What's happening on the left?
Infantry! Move, move! Infantry! Hurry!
Infantry, move, move!
So the only fighting that's really happening is at the gate.
Infantry!
Right, do yourself a favour. Let's get round the back of them. Let's not just... Let's think this through and try and save Rhodesian lives. He gets to the breach, he gets in there, and he charges into the back of them.
Infantry! 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 Move, move!
Come on, quickly, quickly, quickly. You charge in there. Someone else is fighting now. What is this? Ah, these are the Cretan hoplites. So if you can clear these out of the way, we're trying to get there. In fact, we'll have one go after the Theroporoi. You to the Cretan hoplites. Go!
Infantry!
Infantry, charge!
Oh, there's only 18 of them. We just go and kill them. That's it, sir. Stab him with your pointy stick.
Fire! Infantry!
Infantry, charge!
Infantry!
Alright, what's happening at the gate? This should be a win now. That's better. Good
Infantry!
manoeuvring of my hoplites. Well done, me.
The enemy general flees! Press forward so that
There
the
he
spirit
goes.
of his army is a broken tool! The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us! It is time to press the attack! Ready!
There we go. He's dead.
Charge!
All of it, charge. That's not really charging, that's creeping. They know you're there. You don't need to tiptoe up to them. There's no shock value in this. bit of a POV shot. This is what it's like. I mean, you'd think that surrounded on all sides, that this would be a certain... The counter going 256 would just be falling. But we've learnt that Cretan hoplites are damn fine warriors. Damn fine. We've lost 3% of the army doing this. That's not too bad, actually. Just a sea of men in skirts with shields. Oh look, it's our standard bearer. Poke away, my lads, poke away. And there's no way of getting around this. Once you get into a siege battle on this, you just end up getting bogged down somewhere in a street. Now, we've got a 3-minute timer actually, so it's up to them to either die nicely or just let it time out. We'll just put it on. Let them jiggle about a little bit quicker in triple speed.
The enemy up.
Damn fine work. Only lost 131 Rhodesians. Good stuff. And in that episode, we've taken a third of Caledonian territory. And it also means we can enslave the population again, and we can boost our own little islands and make them into a bit more... The more, it's in the more people that live on the island, the more taxes. Or we could just kill them all, I don't know. Because we never wanted to go to war with these. We'll enslave those. Someone was meant to be recruiting a unit for me. Right, we'll bring him across in the next one. Lower the tax rate, repair the wall, and let's see if there's anything to destroy. Don't know why they like Hera so much. Ungrateful wife of Zeus. If you believe the Channel 5 series of Hercules. Wasn't Hercules' mother wasn't Hera, he was only a demigod, he was half a god. Was he the one that was the... I know that Zeus had it off with a swan. But you get in trouble for that with England. Swans are protected by the monarchy. His Royal Highness Charles III, lover of swans. And rather bizarrely, sturgeons. The fish where you get caviar, which isn't even a thing really in England. I don't think it's not like you get Cotswold caviar, is it? I don't know why they're protected as well. There must be other ones, rather bizarre species, I suppose, that are protected by the monarchy, but I can't remember. I imagine some sort of deer Maybe a bear, but I imagine all the wild bears have gone by now. Definitely not foxes. We're allowed to hunt foxes on horseback as long as you wear a silly costume. England is a mystery. I don't think you can go... actually, I don't think you can go fox hunting in Scotland. I think that's just an England and a Wales thing. In Scotland, you go hunting for pheasants, which is a lovely meat. Right, can we put pressure on the capital already? That's the key. Well, I think we border Kydonia itself now, which would be rather impressive if we can get there all in the space of one episode.
My lord.
Just move Mr. Spy.
Into position. Moving into position. Moving.
And then he can sort of come down into the wilderness and fill in that bit. We have another one as well over here.
At your
Go see if there's any settlements by this lake.
move on my way. On my way.
There's another lake, or is that the sea? Oh no, it's a lake. You don't associate Africa with having lots of lakes, do you? I mean, North Africa. I know about Lake Victoria and all the ones the British decided to name after the royal family, even though we're not from Africa. Ooh, we'd like to go there. I'm going to take a chance.
March!
Move you out.
Move out! My lord, march! Yes, Stradago.
So, oh, we're not at the capital just yet.
Destroy them!
We're one territory. Oh, we're not. We're two territories away. And if we've got all of you retrained, let's take one of each.
My lord,
And we'll pop you there. And before we attack next go, we'll replenish everything. Good stuff. Where? Oh, we got a couple more units to move
set
across.
sail! Sir, set sail! Set sail!
Oh no, you're not going to make it.
Yes, Captain!
So if you go there, that's all good. Still not attacking our town. Still don't fancy it. Which is all good for us. Oh, that's going to be an easy win. We've only really got to get... I wonder how long before it is that they decide they need to bring this stuff back.
Orders!
Just while
Forward!
we don't want the rebels nicking a territory off us, so we'll be a bit more conservative with that.
Orders!
But there we are, 45 minutes on the dot. Two territories fallen, Oaxos and Gortynia. And now we move on Arsinoe. Could be. And they've only got the 4 to go. All go, unless they own one of the islands, they may do. But once we kick them off Crete, not that fussed. They can do whatever they want. So, all good. We just need to build a couple of things. Rhodesian governments are always helpful. We'll have a bit of a building program there. Try and get that sorted. And we'll leave it there for today's episode. In 3 days' time, we shall be back to see if we can nick, I reckon, another 2 territories. It's much more progressive now. We've got the we don't have to be taking the army back to Rhodes. I think that's a very good strategic decision by me. Well done. And we shall continue on. So thank you very much for watching. If indeed you have, do take care of yourselves. And goodbye for now.